Class 5 Science Chapter 2 The Skeletal System. Just like the Latin, our body too has a framework of bones that holds it together. Let us learn more about it. The human skeleton. There are 206 bones in an adult human body. All the bones in our body join up to form a framework called the skeleton. The skeleton performs the following major functions. The skeleton protects important internal organs such as the heart, the lungs, and the brain. It helps us to move. It gives shape, strength, and rigidity to our body. Without the skeleton, our body would simply collapse into a heap. Almost all types of animals have a fixed shape which is decided by the framework of bones. For example, all human beings have the same type of skeleton. Similarly, all horses have the same type of skeleton that distinguishes them from other animals. Bones. Bones come in various sizes and shapes. The bones of our legs and hands are long, while the bones in our fingers and toes are small. The bones around the chest and the chin are rounded. The bones of the head are flat and rounded. Bones are hard and taut from outside. However, inside they are soft and spongy. The inside of a bone contains a jelly-like substance called the bone marrow. Red and white blood cells are produced inside the bone marrow. The hollow structure of a bone makes it light but incredibly strong. The size of the bones decides the size of the skeleton. A tall person will have long bones and hence a large skeleton. When you were a baby, your bones were much smaller than they are now. Your bones are still growing. They usually grow till the age of 25. Parts of a human skeleton. The human skeleton is made up of different parts. Skull. The bones of our head make up the skull. Several flat, extremely hard and strong bones are locked together to form a skull. This arrangement of bones makes the skull very strong. It protects the brain, eyes, tongue, nose and internal ears. It provides support to the face. Vertebral column. A column of flexible bones runs down the back of your body. It is called the vertebral column or spine. The spine is a long S-shaped structure that is made up of 33 ring-shaped bones or vertebrae stacked one S-shaped structure that is made up of 33 ring-shaped bones or vertebrae stacked one above the other. Each vertebra has a hole in it. This makes the spine hollow from inside. The spinal cord passes through the spine. The spinal cord performs the important job of sending and receiving signals to and from the brain. Science Budge. Animals that have a vertebral column are called vertebrates. There are some animals that do not have a vertebral column. They are called invertebrates. Rib cage. The ribs are thin, curved bones that form a cage in the chest to protect the heart and the lungs. There are 12 pairs of ribs. They are joined to the spine at the back and to the breastbone in the front. The last two pairs of ribs are not attached to the breastbone. They are called floating ribs. The rib bones are flexible. This allows us to expand our chest while breathing. Arms and legs. Arms are attached to the shoulder blades. Each arm consists of three long bones, one in the upper arm and two in the lower arm, along with several small bones. The long bone in the upper arm is called the humerus. The bones of the legs are attached to the hip bone. The upper part of the leg has the longest bone of the body called the femur. The lower part of the leg has a shin bone and a calf bone. The palm and foot have a number of small bones. The long bones of the arms and legs are hollow tube-like structures. Such structures are very strong and they can withstand pressure. This explains how we are not able to carry our own weight easily, but also lift additional weight and walk. Joints. Even though the skeleton is strong and rigid, it can bend and move. This is possible because of the way bones are joined together. Joints are places where two bones are held together. There are some joints that do not move. The joints of the bones in the skull are immovable except for the lower jawbone, which is movable. The movable lower jaw bones enables us to talk and eat. Types of movable joints. There are four main types of joints in our body based on the way they move. The ball and socket joint allows the movement in all directions. The hip and shoulder joints are ball and socket joints. The hinge joint works like door hinge, allowing movement in one direction alone. Hinge joints are found in knees, elbows, fingers, and toes. The pivot joint joins the skull to the spine. It allows the head to turn to the left and right and up and down. The gliding joint allows bones to slide over each other. It is present in the wrist and ankles. Muscles. The bones cannot move by themselves. They need something to move them. The job is done by the muscles. There are about 640 muscles in the body. Muscles can only pull at the bones. They cannot push. So, to move the bones in one direction, at least two muscles are required. Muscles always work in pairs to move the bones. Types of muscles. Muscles are two types of voluntary and involuntary. When you are playing football, you are using the muscles of your legs. You can control the movement of the leg muscles to maneuver the ball. Such muscles are called voluntary muscles. However, you cannot control the movement of the muscles in the stomach. They are called involuntary muscles. Science page. The heart is made up of a special type of thought muscle called cardiac muscle. The involuntary muscle works non-stop throughout the life and enables the heart to beat continuously. Taking care of muscles, bones and joints. For a fit and healthy body, we must take care of our bones and muscles. Let us find out what we must do. Healthy food and proper exercise will keep our bones and muscles strong. Our diet should include food rich in proteins and calcium such as pulses, dairy products, eggs, bananas, oranges, wheat and beans. Muscles need to move to keep healthy and strong. We should play outdoor games regularly. We should protect our head from injuries. We should wear a helmet while riding a bicycle or any other two-wheeler. It is a good idea to wear knee guards and elbow guards while skating. Posture. The way we keep our body while standing or sitting is called posture. We must maintain a good posture while standing, sitting, or laying down. Wrong posture may often lead to pain in the neck, shoulder, or back. It is what we must do to maintain a good posture. When we sit, we must keep our back straight. We can put our back against the backrest of the chair. Our feet should rest on the floor. If we are working on a computer, we should bring our chair close to the keyboard so that our arms can rest on the chair or the desk. Thanks for watching.